What's up, guys? This is Slick Nick Gaming, and welcome to the 2024 Amiibo March Madness. I've been looking forward to this tournament since the last tournament ended. I am super psyched to get this tournament started. But before we start, we have definitely got some explaining to do. So this year, well actually last year, we had 49 Amiibo. This year, we have 64 Amiibo. 64! Including 10 custom cards that I created. I bought some NFC chips on eBay. And I made some custom Amiibo cards. They are not for sale, in case you are asking. And I also have a couple of new Amiibo. The blue yarn Yoshi, the pink yarn Yoshi, the Wedding Mario, and the Wedding Peach will be competing this year. I don't think they were here last year. Oh, and we also have a new Captain Falcon to replace the old one. That reminds me. You see this guy standing here next to Zelda? You guys are probably wondering what that is. Well, surprise, surprise. If you remember Nick's Amiibo League, excuse me, my old Captain Falcon Amiibo got eaten up by one of my dogs, and it was all chewed up. And I ended up saving the base of it, but I ended up having to chop the body off of it. But anyways, that's pretty gruesome. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. Oh, one notable absence, speaking of absences, one notable absent is Ganondorf. He is not going to be in this year's tournament, and he will not be in any tournaments moving forward, because the truth came out about about his many war crimes and how many millions of lives how many millions of species he's killed. In the light of Henry Kissinger's passing, Ganondorf was given a look over, and we decided that he is no longer allowed to participate in these events. Anyways, let me go ahead and explain the format of this year's tournament. So, since we have 64 Amiibo this year, the first round is going to be split into 2 days. Today we're going to be doing the first half. Excuse me. Sorry. Today we are going to be doing the first half, and tomorrow we'll be doing the second half of the first round, the round of 64. And then, on Thursday, we are going to be starting the round of 32, the second round of the tournament. And then on Friday, we will be doing the Sweet 16. Sunday, we'll be doing... Saturday, we will be doing the Elite 8. And Sunday will be the Final 4 and the Championship. And then, after that is done, the champion will be crowned. We have 2 previous champions competing today. Jigglypuff, who won last year's tournament, the current reigning champion. And we also have Link, who won the first tournament we did back in 2022. This is the 3rd edition of Amiibo March Madness. And I also want to show you guys the custom cards I made. I have one for each of the Koopalings. And I also made cards based on the memes. The SNG memes. 2 of them were designed by my friend Riley, and the last one I designed myself. Riley designed the Mario Toad and Daisy Kong, and I designed Funky Koopa. Anyways, I'm going to be going over the rule set very quickly for this tournament. It's going to be random stages, 3 stocks, no time limit. All items are on, but they're set to low. And it's random stage, but I turned a couple of them off I turned off all of the bigger stages, and I turned off the Mario Bros. Stage. In case you didn't see last year's tournament, you may want to check that out. There was a big fiasco at the end of last year's tournament when the championship match was on the Mario Brothers stage. Anyways, that's enough of that. In case you don't know how these tournaments work, we have we're going to be having 32 matches in the first round. The first 16 we'll be doing today. The other 16 we'll be doing tomorrow. Basically, the goal is to win. You have to win your match to move on. If you lose, you are out of the tournament. And the goal of this tournament is to be the last one standing. The winner of the first match will take on the winner of the second match, and the winner of the third match will take on the winner of the fourth match, and so on. Anyways, I've already said this 3 times. That's enough explaining. Let's go ahead and get into the tournament. 2024 Amiibo March Madness. You can already see that I'm filming this a couple of days in advance. I'm not filming this on the actual day of uploading because that would be too much of a fiasco. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Round 1. So, also, one more thing I need to explain is that I'm doing 2 separate brackets for the round of 64, and then whoever's left in the round of 32 will be put into a new bracket that we'll be using for the rest of the tournament. Alright, now, the first match of 2024 Amiibo March Madness. I cannot believe I'm starting. I can't believe the tournament's actually starting. I've been looking forward to this for so long. We have Zelda versus Ghost Falcon. And Zelda's nickname is Enchanted. Ghost Falcon. This Amiibo participated in the first tournament in 2022. The reason why his name is Ghost Falcon is because I think I said in the intro that that my original Captain Falcon Amiibo got eaten by one of my dogs. I had him on a shelf for a little while, but then I realized, you know, it's time to bring him back. Ghost Falcon is actually fresh out of training. We have 15 new Amiibo in this tournament. 15! Actually, no, 16, because we removed Ganondorf. But, yeah, we have 16 brand new Amiibo in this tournament. Zelda made it to the Sweet 16 last year, but fell to Wolf, the Mad Dog, who you'll be seeing later. Actually, I don't think he's playing today, is he? Oh wait, yes, he is playing today. He's going to be playing in match number 5. So because I erased the data after the Captain Falcon Amiibo was eaten, technically his records have been reset. So let's just pretend he wasn't in the first tournament. Zelda, on the other hand, this is her 3rd tournament. And last year she made it to the Sweet 16, and she gets knocked out first in this tournament. The first kill of the tournament goes to Ghost Falcon. Now about the stage. This is the Princess Peach's Castle stage from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Oh, Swirlix. Yes, a big difference last year, or compared to this year, is that last year, I didn't know shit about Pokemon. This year, after spending a lot of time playing Pokemon and getting to know all the characters, I know quite a bit of Pokemon now, compared to last year when I didn't know any. I actually got into Pokemon over the summer. I started playing Pokemon Go when I was at summer camp. And then for my birthday, I got Pokemon Sword. And then it was that day that I fell in love with Pokemon. Good grief. And Ghost Falcon is knocked out. Also, I think I mentioned at the beginning that these matches have no time limit. Though I probably should have set a time limit for these matches. Oh! Ghost Falcon with the first final smash, and it misses. As I said earlier, Ghost Falcon is one of 16 new amiibo that did not participate last year or the year before. Well, technically, Ghost Falcon did compete in the first tournament, but as a different form. In his original form, before he was killed, thus making him a ghost. Zelda, be careful! The bullet bill explodes, taking out Zelda. And now it's 2-1. I left stage hazards on, in case you couldn't already tell. There's a Shroomish. At least I think that's a... No, that's a Raging Shroom. That's what that is. And in case you didn't know what that does, the Raging Shroom reverses your controls. I had to figure that out the hard way when I was playing a tournament with my friends. Almost cost me the match. So basically you go left instead of right and right instead of left. And I believe you go up instead of down and down instead of up. So long story short, I was inverted. Yes, I had to make that reference. Come on. How could you not make that Top Gun reference? Zelda's on her last stalk. Could she face another first round exit like she did in the first tournament? Yes, she will. After going to the Sweet 16 last year, Zelda is knocked out in the first round just like the first tournament. Ghost Falcon, in his first March Madness appearance, moves on to the round of 32. Well, technically a second, but you know what I mean. Alright, next we have Isabelle versus one of the Koopaling cards, Morton Jr. And Isabelle's nickname is Rice. Or should I say, Rice! That is a shout out to my friend Sierra Plus Ultra. You can check her out on Twitch. Oh, of course! Of course we are playing on Smashville. At least I think this is Smashville. No, I think it's Town and City. Yes, it's Town and City. And you can tell I'm actually recording this at night, even though it's going up in the afternoon. I'm recording this Friday night, and it's going up Tuesday afternoon. I actually just finished filming the trailer when I'm doing this. I did the trailer, then I ate my dinner, and then I did the opening, the intro. Isabelle is familiar with these tournaments. She made it to the Final Four in 2022, only to fall to Ganondorf, who would be the runner-up to the first tournament. But last year, in 2023, Isabelle was not so lucky. She got eliminated in the first round by the same fighter. And this time, Isabelle is looking for another chance. Third time's the charm is the name of her championship campaign. Oh, and also this year we're going to be giving out another prize package to the winner. You may remember last year, if you watched last year's tournament, I took Jigglypuff with me to a Bruins game that I went to a few days after the tournament wrapped. And that's what I'm, actually no, I'm not going to spoil the prize package just yet. Because last year I didn't reveal the prize package until we got to the Final Four. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're actually here. This is something I've been looking forward to for months. Morton Jr. dodging the hammer! Of course, I just had to open my mouth as Isabelle manages to catch him just before time runs out on the hammer. And now Morton Jr. is down to his second stock. Whoa! Morton Jr. almost runs off the course! So there are 10 custom cards in this tournament. Morton Jr. gets a KO on Isabelle there. There are actually 10 custom cards in the tournament, including all 7 Koopalings. And I also have 3 Mii Fighters based on the SNG memes. As I like to call them, the SNG memes. SNG, of course, is the abbreviation for Slicknick Gaming. Yeah, I kind of miss City Folk. I wish I had gotten into it more. But of course, New Horizons ended up replacing it. Once I got New Horizons, and that was an Animal Crossing game I could play on the TV. Oh, it's Abra. Causing Isabelle some real problems. Oh, and in case it wasn't obvious, every match is... Uh-oh, Isabelle almost fell there. Every one of these matches is one and done. There is no series like there is in Mario Super Sluggers. Every match is one and done, just like the real March Madness. Morton is knocked out of range. And now he's down to his last stock. Honestly, I'm not expecting too much from the Koopalings or the SNG memes. Because, again, like I said earlier, they're fresh out of training. But, again, you never know. I could be surprised. We could be surprised. I mean, after all, upsets are a huge part of March Madness. Isabelle tries to get the up smash there, but Morton Jr. breaks free just in time. Isabelle ahead by a whole stock. She is looking for another chance here. After making it to the Final Four last year, no, she made it to the Final Four in the first tournament, and then last year she got knocked out in the first round. But now that Ganondorf is not going to be competing anymore, a lot of these fighters actually might get a pretty good chance of winning. Because in our first tournament, he made it to the Final Four, and then last year he made it to the Elite Eight. But again, like I said in the intro, uh-oh, Isabelle's got the smash ball, and this is the end for Morton Jr. Isabelle moves on to the round of 32. Isabelle finally ends her losing streak, and she moves on. Morton, I'm sorry, you are eliminated. Go join Zelda in the corner. And Isabelle will be taking on Ghost Falcon in the second round. Alright, match number 3. We have Luigi versus the Wii Fit Trainer. Mr. L versus Wii Fit. Luigi, he's been eating a little too much pasta recently. Wii Fit Trainer is looking to get him back in shape in every sense of the word. And of course they're going to fight in, what's the name of the city again? My God, it's really bugging me now. What's the name of the city from Super Mario Odyssey? It's not New Pork City. That's from Mother 3. What is Also, you may have noticed I turned the music down a little bit because I didn't want it to get in the way of the sound effects. Uh-oh, Luigi almost gets footstooled. Luigi technically has a home field advantage here because this is the stage from his franchise. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at last year's statistics here. Luigi... Where is Luigi? I don't think he's actually won a match, has he? Looks like this is the instrumental version of Jump Up Superstar. Thank goodness, this is really bugging me now. Where is Luigi? Oh, there he is. He got knocked out in the first round last year by the green Inkling Squid. And Wii Fit Trainer, I believe she made it to the Sweet 16 last year. In last year's tournament. Oh! Luigi with the up special! Or actually, I think... Yeah, that's what it was. He did the up special. And I was wrong. Wii Fit Trainer got eliminated in the second round by Wario. I don't think Luigi made it very far in the first tournament either. I actually don't have the first tournament bracket pulled up. I just remember very little things about how the last tournament came out. Luigi takes the win! Luigi will move on to the round of 32. I'm sorry, Wii Fit Trainer, it's time for you to go back to the studio. It's time for you to head back to the gym. Luigi moves on. Says, I don't need no trainer. I'm going to go to the round of 32, and I'm going to win the Jolly Roger Cup. And he will be taking on the winner of this match. This next match is going to be between Mega Man and the new and improved Captain Falcon. Iron Man versus Doug Jr. This is Doug Jr.'s first tournament. Meanwhile, Mega Man made it to the Elite Eight in both of the previous tournaments, losing both times. Doug Jr. is the son of the original Captain Falcon from the first tournament. I mean, heck, doesn't he look exactly like his father? I nicknamed him Doug Jr. because the original Captain Falcon was named Doug. And then after he died, I changed his name to Ghost Falcon. And now here is his son, Doug Jr. Doug Jr. Now what I'm hoping is that these two will get to face off in the Sweet 16. It obviously won't happen in a round of 32 because they'll be too far apart in the bracket. But if they both make it to the Sweet 16, then we would have a father-son match. Which would be pretty awesome. My goodness, I really should have taken a big swig of water before this. Mega Man is actually looking to win a championship this time, or at least make it to the Final Four. Because as I said earlier, in both of the previous tournaments, he fell in the Elite Eight. The first time, he lost to Jigglypuff. The second time, I believe he lost to... I think it was... No, it wasn't Wolf. It was Lucas. Yeah, it was Lucas. Because Wolf beat King K. Rool in the Elite Eight. And no, before you ask, we are not doing a third place match. Doug Jr. is stuck at the bottom. Mega Man trying to go around. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Doug Jr. just doing somersaults at the bottom. My goodness, he really does remind me of his dad. Oh, God. Doug Jr. paid the price. He absolutely paid the price. He was sitting down there for way too long, and it ended up costing him. God, I'm so excited. Excuse me. Doug Jr. he's a daredevil, just like his dad. Whoa, what was that? Monsters coming out. This is actually a Metroid stage. Uh-oh, Mega Man gets a big hit there on Doug Jr. Almost knocked him off. Oh! Edge play! Oh, Doug Jr. with the big smash. Almost knocked Mega Man out, but gets him with the Super Scope. It is tied at 2 apiece. Oh, they're fighting at the bottom again, but the Smash Ball is up top. Are they going to ignore the Smash Ball and just keep fighting at the bottom? Oh, now the stage is starting to turn again. And now it's all sideways. And the Smash Ball looks like it's going to float away without anybody touching it. Doug Jr. has 105 damage. Now 115. And yes, I'm rounding up because of the decimal. They're barely even hitting each other. Come on, guys. I did not train you to just stand there and hop around. There you go. Guys, this is the big dance, the big stage. You gotta fight. Show them why you are in this tournament. Well, you're in the tournament because you're in my collection, that's why. Whoa, the stage is moving again. This reminds me a lot of the duel at the end of Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin Skywalker nearly burns to death. Doug Jr. down to his last stock. It doesn't look like that father-son match is going to happen. But wait, you never know. You just don't know. Oh, and all of these amiibo are level 50, and none of them have spirits. None of these amiibo have any spirits. Oh man, here we go. Numbers. First time we're seeing them this tournament. Oh, there's a 10. And neither of them are affected by it. Except I think one of them got hit by a number. By a flying number. Mega Man got, he's got a shroom on his head. Uh-oh. Doug Jr. almost fell there. Stage is moving again. I don't know how long this match has been going on. Oh! Doug Jr. almost gets knocked out there, but the pier saved him. The tower saved him. Smash Ball could decide the match. Oh, there's two of them in the air. One of them's fake, one of them's real. Let's just hope you don't hit the fake one! Or else that happens! Mega Man had the extra stock, so therefore, he is the winner. Doug Jr. in his first March Madness tournament is sent home in the first round. Thank you for playing. We will definitely see you guys. We will definitely see Doug Jr. in another video. I was so excited to show him off. Well, at least he got to fight in the tournament for one match. That match was almost 9 minutes. Alright, guys. Now we have a rematch from last year's Elite 8. King K. Rool versus Wolf. KingCrikey versus Mad Dog. Oh! King K. Rool made it to the Elite 8 in last year's tournament. And Mad Dog... Wolf, the Mad Dog, made it to the Final Four last year. In fact, he beat King K. Rool in the Elite 8 to get to the Final Four. Unfortunately, Wolf lost to Lucas in the Final Four. So this is a rematch of last year's Elite 8. These guys do not like each other one bit. And they have to be careful because this stage is moving fast. This is the 3D Land stage from Super Mario 3D Land. Well, yeah, that's the game. That's the game it's based on. Oh, Wolf gets knocked down by King K. Rool, unable to recover. King K. Rool sent Wolf plummeting to his death. He was unable to jump on the platform. An early KO for Wolf, not good. Wolf was one of the fan favorites to win the tournament last year. And from what I understand, he's a fan favorite to win this year's tournament. King K. Rool's got to be careful! Uh-oh. Wolf falls again! Wolf falls again! He is now down to his last stock. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh! All 3 times, it was a self-destruct. Massive upset. King K. Rool wins, and Wolf is out in the first round. Bring on the madness. Thank you for playing, Wolf. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people were looking forward to seeing you in this tournament, myself included. King K. Rool gets his revenge. He moves on to the round of 32. Wow. We're not even halfway through the first round yet, and we've already had our first major upset. Now this is another match I was really looking forward to. We have the regular Peach versus Wedding Peach. Peach, Toadstool versus Bridesmaid. We have the newcomer Wedding Peach versus the regular Peach that was one of the first amiibo I ever got. And there's no better place for them to decide who's the better Peach than the boxing ring from Punch-Out. Man, I still can't believe Wolf was knocked out in the first round. This is why I've been looking forward to this tournament for so long. It's because things get pretty crazy. And I'm pretty sure everybody's bracket just got busted. Even though I never did a bracket challenge. And I just realized their wrestling nickname, they're both the Princess of Toadstools because they're the same fighter. The Wedding Peach is fresh out of training. This is her first tournament. The regular Peach, on the other hand, I believe... Let me go ahead and take a look at this here. She was knocked out in the first round by, fittingly enough, Wolf! I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh there. Oh, the regular Peach gets knocked out first. 3-2. So this year, in this year's tournament, we have almost all of the same. We have all of the same competitors from last year's tournament, except, well, Ganondorf, obviously. But we also have 16 new competitors, including 10 custom cards and a broken Captain Falcon amiibo. I already showed you guys the field at the beginning of the video. So if you want to rewind and check that out, that's perfectly fine. I put timestamps. What is Bridesmaid doing? She was just floating off the edge of the stage. Risky move. She gets about 2 damage as a result. Because the longer you spend off screen, you start to gain damage. So for the first 3 days, there are going to be 16 matches. And then on Friday, it's going to be 8 matches. Saturday, we'll be doing 4 matches. You may notice that every round is going to be getting shorter. So please expect that the first 4 videos are going to be over an hour long. But I did put timestamps so you guys can cycle between matches. Only show the matches you really wanted to see. And for some reason, the final smash did not work. Bridesmaid stayed awake, fought off sleep. And now this match is tied. There's a giant peach on top of the lights. They're fighting on top of the lights. This is pretty dangerous here. Because that happens. If you cause too much damage to the lights, they will fall down, causing anyone else in the ring to get crushed. Causing tons of damage. Is Peach going to be knocked out in the first round again? Oh, Wedding Peach! And now, the regular Peach is down to her last stock. So there's a 25% chance that one of the rookies will win this tournament. And there's also a 1 in 64 chance, or actually, excuse me, a 1 in 32 chance that a previous champion will win again. Pretty small odds, if I do say so myself. I mean, 25% is also pretty small. But still, there's a pretty good chance that one of our rookies might win. Either that or we might have one of the old favorites win. But with all of these new fighters joining, the old guys have some new competition. Oh! Looks like one good hit will do it here. Bridesmaid throwing out the turnips. Oh, she gets footstool. And then she gets a turnip shoved up her ass. They both have 100 damage, but Bridesmaid has an extra stock. Oh, Bridesmaid tried to finish her with the cha-cha slide. Did I really just call it that? The cha-cha slide? That's actually a pretty good term for it. And that's game! We have already determined that the Bridesmaid is the better princess. And once again, the OG Pink Peach is knocked out in the first round. Thank you for playing. See you next time. Oops, I put in the wrong winner there. Alright. I actually have a spare bracket on my computer in case I lose the match results. So I know which amiibo to move on and which ones don't. Alright, next match we have Daisy versus another newcomer, the Blue Yarn Yoshi. Blue Daisy versus Baby Blue. A very blue matchup. And watch, it's going to be on Mute City. Nope, it's on... What the hell is this stage? I know it's in Ocarina of Time. I know it's based on the Zelda Ocarina of Time. And it was originally from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Daisy, she was given a new color scheme because last year, in the time since the last year's tournament, there was an infamous episode of Mario Super Sluggers where I accidentally called Daisy Blue Daisy, and that's why I changed her to wear a blue dress. Meanwhile, the Blue Yarn Yoshi is another newcomer. And so far, we've only had 2 newcomers move on. But then again, we're only about a quarter of the way through the first round. Or actually less than a quarter of the way through the first round. So there's still plenty of chances. Let's see how Daisy ended up doing last year. I'm pretty sure she made it to the Sweet 16. I might be wrong. I'm trying to look up her stats here. Nope, I was completely wrong. She was knocked out in the first round. Just like Peach. Uh-oh, the turtle's sinking! Looks like the blue yarn Yoshi is going to be knocked out first. Also, I'd like to reiterate again that none of these amiibo have any spirits. Except for one amiibo that is not competing in the tournament. And no, it's not Ganondorf. Okay, I need to stop mentioning Ganondorf because he does not deserve to be mentioned after all the heinous crimes against humanity that he committed. Again, the reason why the investigation happened is because back in November, Henry Kissinger died. He was a massive war criminal. Probably cost... I shouldn't say probably. He cost hundreds of thousands of innocent lives. And it turns out that the damage that Ganondorf has done has either equaled that or is greater than that. He's probably done more damage than Kissinger and Hitler combined. And Stalin. Anyways, like the others, he does not deserve to be mentioned. This is the last time I'll be mentioning him. Anyways, the match is tied up at 2. The blue yarn Yoshi has got a lot of damage, 157. Whoa, what a shield! Oh my god, that looked like it could have knocked him out. Uh-oh, hammer! Oh! Wow! What a move there by Daisy. As soon as Blue Yoshi grabs the hammer, Daisy is like, nope. Knocks him out as soon as he grabs it so he can't use it. Wow. We're not even a quarter of the way through the first round. We've already seen some crazy shit. Oh, in case you're wondering how I decided the matchups for the tournament, I basically took the entire list of amiibo and shuffled it 3 times. And that's how we got this year's matchups for the tournament. I should probably go get more water after this battle. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do. It's been recording for 43 minutes. Oh, Daisy! This time the final smash works. Blue Yarn Yoshi's asleep, and this could be Daisy's chance to get the win! She does! With the golf club, and Daisy moves on! I'm sure Michael Crummy Jr. will be very happy about that. Blue Daisy moves on. And once again, another rookie is out. I'm sorry, Blue Yarn Yoshi, but hey, it was a good match. Alright. On to the next one. Actually, I think I'm going to take a quick break and get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Next match, the 8th match of the day, we have Falco versus Donkey Kong. Moritz versus Apesh-t. And yes, that really is his name. Falco I named Moritz after my grandparents' pet bird. My stepdad's mother has a pet bird named Moritz. That's where Falco got his name. Falco, I believe, didn't make it very far last year. Well, then again, I was wrong about Daisy. But it looks like I was right this time. Falco was knocked out in the first round last year. And Donkey Kong was also knocked out in the first round. So this year, one of these two fighters will be moving on for the first. Will be moving on to the second round. I don't remember how these guys did in the first tournament. I don't think they got very far in the first one either.
Now, return to your original position.
I'm going to go ahead and reopen the 2022 bracket. I actually saved the brackets from the previous two tournaments. For statistical reasons. Yeah, Donkey Kong got a first round bye last year, but he was knocked out in the second round. Actually, not last year, 2022. That was the first tournament, and also and Falco in the first tournament. Is Falco in? It looks like Falco might have also been eliminated. Falco actually got knocked out first. Where is he? Oh, he got knocked out also. So that means one of these two fighters is going to be moving on for the first time, because neither one of them have moved on from a round. Either last year or the year before it. So that means one of them will be moving on for the first time in the history of these tournaments. Which one will it be?
Stand straight and try to keep your hips aligned with your Return to your original position.
Oh, Donkey Kong, this match is tied. This is where the Wii Fit Trainer went to after she was knocked out a few matches ago. She went back here to start training for the next tournament. I will be having another March Madness tournament in 2025. But I also have more tournaments planned for this channel now that Nick's Amiibo League is no more. I will hopefully be showing off my Amiibo a bit more.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Falco down to his last stock.
Keep your hands and heels on the floor. Hold this pose.
I'm actually rooting for these guys. I want one of these guys to win. Donkey Kong gets the smash ball, and this could be it. As long as he plays his cards right. Is this going to be it? Yes, sir! Donkey Kong wins. And he moves on for the first time. And Falco is once again... I'm sorry. Falco is once again knocked out in the first round. But he put up a pretty valiant effort this time. I'm sorry. It's time for you to go home. Man, Falco has just been disappointment after disappointment. He cannot seem to get off the ground. Alright, now we are off to the second quarter of the first round. We are halfway through today's matches because we'll be doing the second half of the first round tomorrow. Anyways, this next match is going to feature another newcomer, the Wedding Mario versus Marth. Groomsman versus Stewart. We already had the Wedding Peach, and now we have Wedding Mario. The Wedding Peach won her match against the regular Peach. And Wedding Mario is looking to join his bride in the round of 32. I think this one is named Seden. Seden. Oh, I think that's his name. Reset Bomb. We have the Reset Bomb Forest. Whoa, there goes the Reset Bomb. This is from Kid Icarus Uprising, I believe. For the Nintendo 3DS. As for the Smash games, I believe this was on the Wii U game. Wait, where do I recognize that dragon? Wasn't he in Subspace Emissary on Smash Bros. Brawl? I did a Let's Play of that game almost 5 years ago. It's hard for me to believe that. And then after that, I was originally going to do a James Bond game. Uh-oh. Wedding Mario almost had himself buried there. Oh God. You certainly don't want to get buried on your wedding day. Anyways, I was going to do a James Bond game, but I decided not to do it at the last minute because I tried playing through it. In fact, I filmed 3 episodes for it, but it just didn't work. I was not having fun with it, and I just kept getting stuck. And I decided that it wasn't the right game for me, so I did. So as a last-minute decision, I chose Yoshi's Island instead, which turned out to be a better choice. Depends on what you guys think of it. That game, even though it was really, really difficult, it was a lot of fun. Yoshi's Island. Marth is already down to his last stock. This is Wedding Mario's first tournament. I don't remember how Marth did in the previous tournaments. Looks like Marth was knocked out in the first round, and it looks like that's about to happen again. Unless he can somehow make a 3-1 comeback, which has happened a few times before in these tournaments. If you don't know what that is, it basically means when you're down 3 stocks to 1 and you come all the way back. That's basically what a 3-1 comeback is. It's like a reverse sweep. It's like what the Red Sox did to the Yankees in 2004, and like what the Kings did to the Blackhawks in 2014. Sorry, Chicago. As for New York, I'm not sorry. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I have to hate the Yankees. I'm sorry. But hey, I have to have more tolerance to them because my sister-in-law, who's probably watching these videos, is a Yankees fan. And if it hadn't been for her, I probably wouldn't have as much tolerance for the Yankees. Alright, Wedding Mario loses his first stock. But he still has a... Oh, man! He jumps up through the platform. I thought he was dead there for sure. Wedding Mario might choke here. You certainly don't want to choke on your wedding day. And you certainly don't want to get buried on wedding day. Fighting fire with fire here. Whoa! Combo! Wedding Mario with the up combo there. Uh-oh. Looks like another bomb's coming. There goes the smash ball. I think Marth had it for a split second, but then lost it. Uh-oh, Galaga! This could tie up the match! It does! This match is tied at 1 after Wedding Mario was ahead. And he almost self-destructed there. Uh-oh. Marth has smoke around him because he got hit by the smoke ball. And now the smoke clears. I can see clearly now, the smoke is gone. Oh, man! Wedding Mario prevents the upset and moves on. Wow, that was a close call. Wedding Mario in his rookie tournament moves on. And Marth is once again eliminated in the first round. I'm sorry. Thank you for playing. And now for the next one. We have another custom card. We have Lucario taking on Iggy. And Lucario's name is Energizer, named after the Energizer Bunny. Iggy is one of the brand new custom cards that I made. I have all 10 of my custom amiibo cards in this tournament. We already saw one of them, Morton Jr. Unfortunately, he was knocked out. Iggy is looking to not let that happen to him. He was actually, I believe he was the last of the group, because I trained all the card amiibo at once. I believe he was the second to last to reach level 50. And all of these cards and all of the rookies are fresh out of training. Well, I know the card amiibo are. And I know Ghost Falcon is. I'm not sure if I've had the other ones fight before. Actually, no. Yes, I know for a fact that they have fought before in a tournament. Because I did some tournaments off screen where they fought. And it looks like Lucario, in a sense, has the home field advantage because this is Spear Pillar, a Pokemon stage. Oh, Iggy! Oh, gets caught in his own up special. Or caught in his own side special, actually. I need another drink. I don't know the names of any of the big Pokemon. I know a lot of the smaller ones. Probably because I haven't caught that many big ones yet. Except, I caught one of the horse Pokemon. I don't remember what his name is, but I named it Klondike. I'll have to take a look at it after this is over. We are currently on the 10th match of the round of 64, and the 10th match of the day. We are halfway through today's presentation and a quarter of the way through the first round. Again, in case you missed the intro, the round of 64 is going to be split into 2 days. Today we're going to be doing the first half, and whoa! Iggy evens the match with the flame bar. Sorry. Today we're doing the first half. Tomorrow we will be doing the second half. And then after that, every round is going to be done in their own video. I think that's Porygon? I'm not sure. Porygon 2? When I was in Memphis, Tennessee, I was playing Pokemon Go, and it was about a few weeks after I got Pokemon Go. And my father and I went on a road trip out to Memphis and Washington, D.C. And I caught a lot of Pokemon in both locations. But the one Pokemon that really stood out to me was a Bulbasaur that I caught when I was in Memphis, walking down Beale Street. And you're probably going to guess what I named him. I named him Memphisaur. And he's one of my favorite Pokemon that I've ever caught. I also caught a Piplup that I named Pippi. And Lucario's down to his last stock. I saw Lucario on last year's bracket. I wonder if he got too far last time. I seem to remember him making it to the round of 32. I might be wrong. Or that might have been the first tournament. This is the third March Madness tournament that we're doing with these amiibo. Lucario made it to the round of 32 last year, but got knocked... Oh, wait! No! He made it to the Sweet 16 last year. Iggy down to his last stock as well. Next KO will win it. Lucario made it to the Sweet 16 last year. My bad. And I actually just recently had to fight Lucario in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I just finished the fighting team gym. The fighting type gym, and I had to fight Lucario, and it took me 3 tries to beat him. Vulpix actually comes in 2 different forms, at least as far as I know, fire and ice. Sarah! Sarah! Wow, that was awful. Man, every time I hear that squealing, uh-oh, this could be the end. Iggy could be the first Koopling to move on. He is. Iggy moves on. Nice voice crack. Iggy moves on to face Wedding Mario in the round of 32. He is the first custom card to move on. I'm sorry, Lucario. You are eliminated. Thank you for playing. See you next time. Until then, rest up. And now we have 2 old favorites in this matchup. Kirby versus Bowser Jr. Marshmello versus Joonyah. Kirby, he made it to the Elite 8 last year, but got knocked out by Jigglypuff, who would eventually become the champion. And Bowser Jr., I don't remember what happened to him last year. I believe he got a bye to the round of 32. I remember that. But I don't seem to remember him getting very far after that. Actually, no. I was wrong about that. He got a bye to the round of 32, and then he lost in the Sweet 16 to King K. Rool. Oh, wow. Joonyah takes advantage while Kirby is put to sleep by the Gyropon. I've actually never played Xenoblade, which a lot of you are probably going to chastise me for. But I've never played Xenoblade. Kirby knocked out, down to his second stock. That reminds me of Xenoblade. That's something I wanted to talk about. I think I might talk about it in one of my Luigi's Mansion videos, because I don't really want to have a whole lot of controversy here. Of course, that's what I say right after all that shit I said about He Who Must Not Be Named. But, you know what? Yeah, I'll go for it. There's only one car. One of my in fact, he probably is my childhood hero, Chugga Conroy. This is pretty messed up shit. And I was pretty heartbroken when I heard that he did that. But in the end, I decided to forgive him. Because I knew, I decided to forgive Chugga Conroy. Not only because he's done so much good for the world, but also because my best friend went through something very, very similar. And I forgave him, of course, you know, because I love them. And of course also because I know about how much effort that Emil put into his, that guy took a lot of responsibility and a lot of accountability for his actions. And he's getting some serious help for it as we speak. So for that, I can definitely, I can definitely forgive him after how much accountability and responsibility he took for his actions. Kirby down to his last stock. But no, I'm going to say that I do not agree with his actions. And I feel really bad for his victims. But at the same time, I'm really glad that he's getting help. And also I'm trying really hard to remember all the great things that he did for the world. And for the people he really loved. He often goes out of his way to do things for people. Uh-oh, Joonyah knocked out by the magic hands. Kirby completes the comeback win and moves on. Bowser Jr. is once again eliminated. I'm sorry. Thank you for playing. See you next time. Kirby is moving on. Well, that was a pretty eventful match. Next match, we have Wario versus the Green Inkling Squid. Fartacus versus Vert. And yes, that's actually how you pronounce his name. Vert is French for green. He has a French name. And it looks like we're fighting on Halberd. Also, another thing that's worth noting, we have 5 matches to go until we have to wrap up the video. Until we reach the halfway point for the first round. computer charger came apart. I think Wario made it to the Sweet 16 last year. The Green Inkling Squid, I don't remember him having that much success. I'm going to take a look at the bracket now. Again, this kind of turned into a guessing game. See, how good did these fighters do last year? Starring Slick Nick Gaming and his tiny mind. Anyways, and also his potato memory. I'm gonna keep going down here. Green Inkling Squid made it to the round of 32, but lost to Mega Man. And Wario, I seem to remember him getting a bye to the second round. Wario. Where is Wario? That's a good question. I mean, obviously he's fighting now, but... Yup, I was right. He made it to the Sweet 16, but lost to Jigglypuff, who would eventually go on to become the champion. He lost to... Oh! Face plants on the screen! 2-all. Oh, final smash again! It looks like both KOs are going to be from Wario's final smash. Sorry, I'm typing on the computer while I do this. Oh, of course. It's the weather right now. Good question. Oh! My dad just sent me one of the scenes from the Blues Brothers movie. Oh, Wario down to his last stock. Is Wario can get all 3 KOs from the final smash? He does! Wario gets him all 3 times with the final smash. Alright, wow, that was a good one. Wario takes the win, and he moves on to the round of 32. Which means, once again, the Green Inkling Squid is going to be eliminated. Man, that sounded really condescending, actually. Green Inkling Squid put on a good match, but he was no match No smash. No smash, yes. He was no match for Wario's final smashes. Smatches. That was good. I'm sorry. Alright. Next match we have another custom amiibo card. Ludwig taking on Broken, the Meta Knight amiibo. And yes, before you ask, his name is a pun on his Broken status from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But surprisingly, he hasn't really gotten very far in these tournaments. Last year, he was eliminated in the round of 32. In fact, he lost in his first match. He had a first round bye, and he moved on to the round of 32, where he lost. Although he actually has won a tournament in the past, but that tournament was a pretty small one. But it looks like Meta Knight might have a chance here as he is taking on one of the rookies. One of 16 rookies that we have in this tournament. It is 37 degrees outside, which makes me wonder why they are fighting on top of a spaceship in 30-degree weather. What a beautiful starry night when I'm recording this. I should probably go over and turn off the lights. Well, actually, no, never mind. I'm going to leave them the way they are. Meta Knight gets knocked out first. And Meta Knight answers quickly. It is now 2-all. Oh! Meta Knight destroys Ludwig's clown car. Luckily, he's able to quickly spawn another one. I believe this stage was from Smash Bros. Melee. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a combination of several different stages with this. Ludwig self-destructs. He is down to his last stock. Meta Knight actually might win his first ever March Madness match. Yes, he's going to win a smash. I doubt any of you will think that's funny! That was pretty funny. that voice crack there. I really need to take a break. It's a good thing there's 3 matches left. Meta Knight gets his first ever March Madness victory, and he will move on to the round of 32. This year, there are no first round buys. It's win and in. Alright, now we have the battle between the 2 Marios. We have the Silver Mario versus the 8-bit Mario. HeavyMetal versus OG Mario. Silver Mario made it to the round of 32 last year and got knocked out by Inkling Girl. In his first tournament, he made it to the Sweet 16. Almost all of the fighters here were actually in the first tournament. In fact, Link, who you're going to be seeing tomorrow, won the first tournament. Jigglypuff, who you'll also be seeing tomorrow, won last year's tournament, so she is the current reigning champion. My throat's starting to hurt. I've been doing too much yelling. I've been recording for over an hour and a half. Or excuse me, actually, it's not. Uh-oh. Fighting through the clouds. Don't get stuck. You'll drown. The clouds are actually like water on this stage, which I think is pretty cool. This is one of the DLC stages, I think. One of the differences between the first tournament and the second tournament is that I don't think I had the DLC yet when I did the first tournament. I also did a tournament back in 2021 that wasn't in March, but it was a big tournament with all the amiibo I had at that time. But it wasn't an official March Madness tournament, but Rob won that tournament. First KO goes to 8-bit Mario. That was quick. 8-bit Mario. We already looked at Silver Mario's stats. He made it to the round of 32 last year and lost to Inkling Girl. And in the first tournament, though, he made it to the Sweet 16. I do remember that. I'm trying to remember how 8-bit Mario did. Uh-oh, Silver Mario is down to his last stock. I seem to remember 8-bit Mario getting the first round by. I don't think he did. No, he lost in the first round against Fox. Who we will be seeing tomorrow fighting against the reigning champion. Oh, Silver Mario taunts him! Silver Mario taunts the 8-bit Mario after he knocks him out. I did not raise him to taunt. That voice scared me. I thought somebody... into the room when the doors and the windows are locked. I thought somebody barged into the room. Anyways, 8-bit Mario takes the win. He moves on, and he's going to be taking on, I think it's Meta Knight. I can't see the screen. He's going to be taking on Meta Knight in the round of 32. And just like that, we have 2 matches left. And it's going to be the first of the SNG memes. Daisy Kong taking on Pit, the Holy Man. Daisy Kong originated from a mistake I made when I was announcing a Mario Super Sluggers game one day, or one evening actually. This is obviously her first tournament, but I'm trying to remember what happened to Pit last year. In last year's tournament. Pit made it to the round of 32 last year, but was defeated by Lucas, who ended up becoming the runner-up last year. Lucas made it all the way to the championship, but lost to Jigglypuff, who went on to become the champion. This is the penultimate match here.
Let's go!
Daisy Kong not even trying to dodge it. And she pays the price. She didn't even try to dodge that, which is... This is kind of surprising considering she was one of my top-rated fighters in training. I trained all the custom amiibo together. I trained all 10 of them as a group. So it's pretty surprising that Daisy Kong is off to such a slow start. But then again, she's never been in a tournament before, and she's never taken on some of the older amiibo before. As soon as I say that, she gets a KO. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the first round, and we're almost at the end of the first day of the tournament. Now I have to make a decision. Am I going to do the rest of the first round tonight, or am I going to continue it? Well, in terms of recording, you guys don't know, obviously. Obviously, we're going to be doing this, the second half of the first round tomorrow, but I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to record that video tonight or wait till morning. I'm on spring vacation now, so I can relax. I don't have to worry about having a set schedule. I need to stop clearing my throat. All my water is gone. Daisy Kong gets hit by the track. Uh-oh. Hits him with the twister, then throws the bat at him. And now she's interfering with the numbers. Pit trying to hit her back with the bat. Oh! Oh man, Pit almost falls over the rail. Daisy Kong, quick to respond, gets the victory. Daisy Kong moves on to the round of 32. And Pit is eliminated. Daisy Kong wins her first ever tournament match. I'm sorry, Pit, you are eliminated. Thank you for playing. Alright, and now for the final match of the day, and the last match for the first half of the round of 64. We have two more custom cards. We have Wendy and Mario Toad. And it looks like they're going to be fighting on the Mario Maker stage. I think this is the first time we've seen this in a tournament. And again, I could be wrong. Mario Toad is the second of the three SNG meme fighters. Meanwhile, Wendy already saw two of her brothers fall. She's hoping to join her brother Iggy in the second round. Both of these fighters have never fought before, so we don't need to do a stat check. However, I can tell you this though. Mario Toad was one of the first fighters in his class to reach level 50. I trained the 10 amiibo cards along with the Ghost Falcon. And I also want to reiterate again that this is going to be the last match for today. We're going to be doing the second half of the round of 64 tomorrow. Flies in the air. The winner of this match will be taking on Daisy Kong in the second round. And Mario Toad gets knocked out first. Uh-oh, Wendy with the Dragoon! And she makes it a 2-stock lead! Mario Toad, however, is quick to answer, and now it's back down to a 1-stock lead. Mario Toad gets the smash ball. Oh man, he's probably gonna tie this up. Yes, he does. Oh my goodness. Is Wendy seriously gonna choke this? After she was up 3 stocks to 1, it is now a tie game. And this game could pretty much go to anybody. It'll be the first 3-1 comeback of the tournament. Uh-oh, Wendy almost falls there. Luckily able to get right back up to the top. And she's able... Wow, she just barely gets back up again. Who's going to win this? This is really close Oh, they both go over the edge! Oh my god! Wendy, oh my god! One of these times, she's gonna fail, and she's not gonna be very happy about it. Back to Mario 3. Technically, Mario Toad has slight... Actually, no. Both of them kind of have a home field advantage. Mario Toad gets the smash ball, and that does it! Mario Toad gets the win! Unbelievable 3 stocks to 1 comeback from Mario Toad. What an exciting way to end off the first half of the first round. Mario Toad moves on to take on Daisy Kong in what should be a thrilling round of 32 match. Wendy, I am sorry. You are eliminated. Thank you for playing. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's presentation. And that does it for the first half of the round of 64. Alright, now that today's matches are over, here are the winners. These guys will be moving on to the round of 32. But as I said earlier, we are only halfway done. We still have all of these matches to go. We will be doing 16 more matches and wrap up the round of 64 tomorrow. Same time, same channel. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye everybody. Thank you for watching.